Don't Look Now is an episode from SpongeBob SquarePants. This episode is nice. It's time for plot. At the beginning of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are at Reef Cinema, going to see the movie Fisherman 4, Attack of the Hook. They meet Squidward, who laughs, saying they will not be able to sleep after seeing the movie. They both claim they are grown-up men, but Squidward says boo in a monotone voice and scares them effortlessly. SpongeBob and Patrick are freaked out by the movie. Then, they both decide to show Squidward that they are not afraid of Fisherman 4, Attack of the Hook. They go and see the movie, and are instantly scared. They try not to look at the movie, but it is over when they open their eyes. They stay for a second showing to try to keep their eyes open, but they fail, again. When they get out, they realize that it is midnight, the time when the fisherman strikes. They quickly run home, and repeatedly mistake the fishermen for shadows of harmless beings. They become so frightened that they are unable to walk to their houses by themselves. Both of them take turns walking the other home, but they are scared by a harmless noise in which they wake Squidward up. Squidward gets annoyed by this, so he carries them to their houses. Even after they get home, they yell back and forth between their houses, which annoys Squidward even more. Squidward then decides to disguise as the fisherman to scare SpongeBob and Patrick. He goes on top of his house dressed as the fisherman, and hooks Patrick's nose up, who then runs screaming into SpongeBob's house while getting his face ripped off by the hook. Patrick runs into SpongeBob's bedroom and scares him because of his ripped-out face. He tells SpongeBob about the fisherman, and they become even more scared. They board up the door to SpongeBob's bedroom, but Squidward enters through the window instead. SpongeBob and Patrick are scared out of their wits and exchange each other's underwear so they do not die in their own. While SpongeBob and Patrick are screaming, Squidward's head comes out of his disguise, while laughing, which SpongeBob and Patrick mistake as the fisherman eating Squidward. They attack Squidward, attempting to save him. They throw him out of the window and Patrick then flings heavy objects on Squidward, leaving him in a coma. An ambulance comes to get Squidward, who is badly injured, while SpongeBob and Patrick are glad that they do not have to worry about the fisherman anymore. Then the fisherman costume gets raised up to the window and drawers, this time without Squidward. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward become scared out of their minds and go in the ambulance with Squidward, only for the fisherman costume to fall, revealing Gary. The episode ends with Gary meowing, in the fisherman costume, spinning around inside it and then purring, as the episode ends. Wow! I will rate it a 8 out of 10. I hope this episode will get running forever. Do you know who likes this episode? Vinny. Don't Look Now rocks. And so does Numberblocks. Telefrancise sucks.